Mario, turn that racket back down. Can't you see I'm trying to read?
Well, I want to listen to music. This record's hot. Huh?
There, now it's even harder.
From humble beginnings, Luigi has risen through the ranks at Nintendo to become one of their most beloved characters. Though he's always played a secondary role to his more famous elder brother in the past, this is the year where the Mean Green Machine can finally take some of the limelight. In their recent Nintendo Direct broadcasts, Nintendo have officially deemed 2013 as the year of Luigi.
いや
今年はね、
はい、
ルイージの年ですからね。
ルイージの年ですからね。じゃあこれを宮本さんも被ってください。
準備していただいてありがとうございます。
はい、これで2人でルイージブラザーズになりました。
しっくりきますよね、こう。
With the release of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, the new Super Luigi U DLC, and even a Year of Luigi branded 3DS in Japan, Luigi has been firmly established as a key part of Nintendo's immediate strategy. Not bad for a character that began as a simple palette swap. Today we're going to have a look at Luigi's history and how Nintendo molded him into the unique, interesting character that he is today. As we've already established, Luigi's beginnings were as a humble palette-swapped sprite in Super Mario Bros. Apart from the different colours, there were no visual or gameplay differences when playing as Luigi compared to Mario. Understandable, given the limited graphical capabilities of the NES hardware. This changed with the US release of Super Mario Bros. 2, where the player could select their character, and each had their own strengths and weaknesses. Luigi was weaker than his brother, but had superior jumping abilities. From this point onwards, Nintendo made sure that the brothers were distinguishable from one another. Despite this, Luigi became somewhat neglected in the following years, appearing mostly in ensemble games like Smash Bros. He had even been passed over for inclusion in Super Mario 64, much to the frustration of the fanbase. Whilst Luigi was always popular, he remained firmly in the shadow of his bigger brother. In the late 80s, the Super Mario cartoons became popular alongside the games. These cartoons helped to push the different personalities of all the characters, particularly Luigi's. The cartoon format helped to build the characters by giving them a voice and personality that had not been possible to display within the more primitive gaming format. The cartoons are where Nintendo really started to push the concept of Luigi being the Scooby-Doo-ish scaredy-cat character that has come to define him in later years. This characteristic was enforced with the release of Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. As a launch title for Nintendo's new console, it was a very brave release that featured inventive gameplay that was far more character-driven than the normal Mario games. In fact, it felt more like a Luigified Resident Evil game than a mainline Mario title. It pushed the idea of Luigi having to overcome his fears, in stark contrast to the more traditional heroic archetype that Mario represents. Listening to Luigi muttering under his breath while exploring the mansion gave the game a unique dimension, and brought the audience closer to Luigi than almost any other character in Nintendo's stable. The benefit of pushing Luigi's character by Nintendo is that it gives them another layer to their intertwining franchises. Whilst games like Mario Kart and Mario Party are obviously popular, it's the mainline titles that keep people coming back and make them interested in Nintendo's new consoles. Consider the reaction to a new Zelda or a new Metroid. By pulling Luigi away from his brother, they're essentially creating a brand new franchise for them to play around with and experiment with. He started as a strange little sprite, a simple, recolored version of his brother. Now, Luigi has his own games, his own personality. He even has his own rival, who has become wildly popular himself. 2013 will be Nintendo's long overdue love letter to one of their most popular, enduring characters, and I think it's one of the smartest moves they've made in years. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter. See you next episode.